I'm ranking all the Marvel TV shows today, and I know by the end of this video, some of you will be standing outside my house holding machine guns. First up, let's talk about Echo, released last year. This show came in with a lot of potential, but let's be real, it felt like a filler episode that somehow got stretched into a whole season. Sure, it had some gritty moments, but honestly, who was this show even for? It's like Marvel said, remember, that side character from Hawkeye? No? Well, too bad. Here's a whole show about her. Bad tier. Then there's She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Oh man, this show, look, they tried to mix courtroom drama with superhero action, but we ended up with CGI that looked like it was made on a Nintendo 64, and jokes that fell flatter than a pancake. It's fun if you're in the mood for a cringe fest, but let's face it, She-Hulk, you're benched. Worst tier. Next, we have Secret Invasion. What was supposed to be a thrilling spy drama turned into a slow burn that left us wondering if we were watching an action show or a documentary on how to waste potential. Great cast, but overall it just left us saying, well, that was something. Average tier. Now, what if the animated series that asked the question, what if Marvel just threw a bunch of random ideas at the wall? Some episodes were gold, others were, well, let's just say they had us asking, what if I had spent my time doing literally anything else? Average tier. Then there's Ms. Marvel. It brought a fresh, youthful vibe to the MCU, and it was definitely fun. But it felt like Marvel was making a show for a younger crowd, like way younger. It was cute, but for the hardcore fans, it was like, aw, that's nice. Average tier. WandaVision, the show that started it all. It was weird, it was bold, and it kept us guessing. It started slow, but man, did it ramp up to a magical explosion. A total roller coaster of emotions. I mean, who knew a black and white sitcom could make us cry? Best in good tier? Now for X-Men 97, bringing back those classic cartoon vibes. Nostalgia points are off the charts here. Sure, some might say it's just cashing in on the past, but for the old school fans, this one's a love letter to Saturday mornings. Good tier, Hawkeye, a holiday-themed action comedy that didn't take itself too seriously. It's like Marvel's version of Home Alone, but with more arrows and less paint cans. Fun, light, and just the right amount of Yelena Belova to keep things spicy. Average tier. Moon Knight. Now, this show got dark, real dark. It was like Marvel decided to throw Batman, Indiana Jones, and multiple personality disorder into a blender. Oscar Isaac nailed it, and the storytelling was so unique, you just had to keep watching. GOAT tier. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This show brought the action, the feels, and some real-world issues. And finally, we saw Sam Wilson become the Captain America we always knew he could be. Plus, Bucky's one-liners, absolute gold, pure GOAT status. And last but not least, Loki. It's not just the god of mischief, it's the GOAT of all Marvel shows.